Okay, this is lesson 9.1. This is about congruent parts. And the biggest thing about congruent parts is same shape, same size. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we slide it, flip it, turn it, inside out it, bop it, whatever it takes. Same size, same shape. Okay, so that's what congruent figures are right now. So now in congruent polygons, now polygons means many sides. Okay, so a polygon means many sides. There are corresponding sides. Corresponding sides are the same side in each place. They're the same place in each thing. So it means they're in the same place. Okay, so the same place means that in this side right here, this segment right there, that piece right there, it's in the same place as that piece right there. That means same place. So these are in the same place. Those are corresponding sides. They correspond to each other. These angles are in the same place. They correspond to each other. Okay? That's what corresponding means. Now, when you write congruency statements, okay, you write something like A, B, C is congruent. This is a congruency symbol. Okay? Is equal to X, Y, and Z. You write a congruency statement like this. It's important. The order is important because it establishes which angles and which sides correspond. So it means this. Okay? That angle A and angle X. Oh, these could be triangles. Sorry. In triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, this triangle, the angle A and the angle X are congruent angles. Angle B and angle Y are congruent angles, and angle C and angle Z are congruent angles. Also means that side AB, when you put those together, makes a side. So AB and XY are congruent, BC and YZ are congruent, and AC and XZ are congruent. So writing this is critically important, and it makes which sides correspond to each other. Okay. All right, so we're going to look for this congruency, same shape, same size. Okay, so first question, are these the same shape? Answer is yes. Are they the same size? Well, this diameter here is 1, 2, 3, 4. This diameter down here is 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the same length, so these are the same size. They're congruent, yes. These are the same shape. They're both rectangles, but this rectangle is a 3 by 4, this is a 1 by 2, so they're not the same size. So this is no, they're not congruent. Okay? This next one down here, this is the same shape. Okay? 4 up and 2 over, 4 up and 2 over, so they're the same shape, they're the same size, so these are yes, they're congruent. And this one, they're not the same shape. Okay, they're different triangles. Okay, now, labeling is huge here, okay? So when you have these corresponding angles, okay, you want to see the corresponding parts are marked. These little tick marks, okay, on the lines mean those lines are congruent to ones that match with the same tick marks. So this side, CB, is congruent to this side over here, XZ, okay? Same has angles. Angles has the same thing. They have little marks in them, so 1 and 2 and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So this angle right here, angle C is the same size as angle X. They have the same mark in them. Okay? And so you have to tell me the angle measurement. Okay? The angle side. This means angle. You'll see me write it like this. So it doesn't look like an inequality sign. Okay? So that means angle. And so angle A, which has 2 marks, is congruent to angle Y, which has 2 marks. So this is angle Y. Angle B, which has 3 marks, is congruent to angle Z, which has 3 marks. And angle C is our angle X. I talked about that. Now, sidewise, these are line segments. Okay? So line segments are A and B. So A to B is right there. So it goes from A to B. And that has 1 mark in it. So that means that that's Y to Z. Okay? So Y to Z is that side there. That means segment. Okay? A to C is this long right goes across here, has 3 congruency marks in it. So we'll go to A to X to Y, has 3 congruency marks in it. So it's X and Y with side marks. Okay? And the last one, B to C, we mark that one, it's got 2 on it. So that means it's X to Y, X to Z has 2 on it also. And then here's that last part. So triangle ACB. So we went from 2 to 1 to 3. We got to go from 2. So we go to Y to 1 is X, and then 3 is Z. So it matches these up. So these are my congruent triangles. A and Y are congruent. C and X are congruent. B and Z are congruent. Okay? All right. Okay, so on the next part, we're going to see if we can do this. Okay? Now, on the Alex program, this is able to manipulate this and put it over here. So we're going to just flip it over here and it fits on here perfectly. It lays on top of this right perfectly as this. Goes across here. Okay? And then down here. So we need to see which ones are laid on top of each other. So this side here is congruent to this side here. So angle C, or angle C, sorry, is congruent to angle X. So you write angle X. Okay? If you just put the X like this means point. This is a point. So you have to put the angle sign there so we know it's an angle. Okay? So, because an angle doesn't equal a point. Alright? Okay, so angle X and C are together. Angle D and Y to go together, so this is angle Y. And then angle E is matched up to angle W, so this is angle W. Okay? Alright, side segments. CD is congruent to XY. Okay? DE is the bottom one here, so DE is YW. YW. And the last one, EC, is the same as WX. Okay? Now, if you just put WX like this, without anything on it, that stands for the measurement of the line. So how long is WX? Okay, we don't know that, so we can't answer that. Okay, so the next question: are all 3 parts corresponding angles pairs of corresponding angles, and all 3 pairs of corresponding sides congruent? Yes, they are. And the last thing: are triangles congruent? Yes, they are. Okay. Okay. Last part. This gets kind of tricky here. In this triangle here, let me see if we get this focus better. Okay, there we go. Okay, in this triangle here, the 2 triangles are ABC, ABD, ABD, this triangle here. So this is side A, this is side B, this is angle D, sorry for that, it's not sides, there's angles, okay. Alright, and DCA, so DCA, so this is D, this is C, this is A. We notice that in this triangle here, this segment right here is a shared side of both triangles. A to D is. It goes from A to D and from A to D. So that has a shared side. So they have a common side, and that shared side is A to D. Okay? So you can have a shared side and shared angle, then sometimes there's no shared. So you got to be careful what you're looking at. Okay? A share means it has to share the whole side. Can't be a part of a side. Okay? So for like this angle right here, this angle, if everyone says, well, this is a shared angle. Not really. Because this angle is angle 5. This angle going this way is angles BAC. And so even though it has the vertex A there, really can't have that there. So enough, I want to name that angle there. I can name this an angle B. This one I can't name angle A because it has 3 angles there. And so I can't just name it angle A. I don't know which one we're talking about. So So we have more than one angle at a vertex, we have to use 3 letters. And so this would be angle BAD. Goes BAD, that's angle, and the vertex is the angle is a letter in the middle. So the other angle there is angle CAD. Then I've got angle, these are angles BAC. And so BAD is the big one. Okay. CAD is angle 5, also known as angle 5. And BAC is also known as angle 9. Okay? All right, I should get through 9.1. There are some things on Alex you got to watch out, but most of it's just naming things. Naming things is very strict. You have to pay attention to what's going on, but you'll be okay. That'll be it.